Hey guys, Dumb Body Guy here. Now this video here is only to strengthen you, only to help you. So when we look back through history, what do we find? You know, when they came to the United States of America, what they find when they get here? What kind of people? Well, they found tribes of people, okay? When you go to the Amazon, you get deep in the jungle and you do find people. What do you find? Tribes, tribes of people. When you go into Africa and do the same thing, you're going to find tribes. When you go into the small parts of Asia like Cambodia, Laos, like you're going to find tribes everywhere. Now, what do we find in the book of Revelation? Oh, we find tribes again. Interesting. All right, because in Isaiah 46:10 it says, you know, he tells you the end from the beginning. So we're going to end back up as tribes, you know. The original tribes, you know, at the very end of Genesis, they're Jacob's kids. His name got changed to Israel. So that's where the tribes come from, the 12 tribes of Israel. What I'm telling you that you should be trying to do is try to find a tribe. You're going to have to find a tribe because, you know, going back to these people that are in the wilderness and all these other countries and throughout time and everything, you know, these different tribes all through history, the wilderness, you know, is everywhere technically at this point. When you get rid of law, like, you know, because this country's people are going nuts, you know, it's becoming a wilderness, you know, like wild animals type stuff. So again, this video is to strengthen you though. So find a tribe. How do you find a tribe? There are people out there that have like SHTF meetings, and maybe you don't know about any. If you hear about any, you know, you definitely ask to sit in on them. Just say, hey, I want to just come sit in the back and listen, you know. If you don't know anybody, you might have to open your mouth. A good thing to start with is your family and friends, you know, because they all know how crazy you are, you know, and anxious or whatever, and they're gonna see, you know, a crumbling world also. You know what I mean? I know people that don't even believe in the Bible or believe in God or believe in anything, and they know the world's falling apart because they're decent people. You know, another thing you could do is you could send people this video, you know, and say, hey, look at what this idiot's saying. Maybe we should, he might be onto something. Maybe we should start kind of uniting or getting a kind of a game plan going, because this doesn't look like it's going to fix itself very soon. Now, as far as the being lost in the wilderness, now the original commandments of the Bible, if you were going to have laws for, let's say, your community or your tribe or whatever, the laws in the Bible, they were given to Israel when they were in the wilderness. Moses, you know, gave them God's commandments. And that's when they were given, was in the wilderness. I find that horribly interesting. And they're all to, you know, basically how to love God and love your neighbor. In the end of Deuteronomy, it says anybody that does the commandments are going to be blessed. Whoever doesn't do them are going to be cursed. And the other thing, as far as working with other people, you know, a tribe, let's say. So there's safety in numbers. You know, if somebody was looking to take something or hurt somebody or do bad things to people or anything like that, they're going to be a little less likely. They're going to pick the easiest target. I mean, that's just the day we live in, whatever's easier. You know, if they see, even if you're not, let's say, armed or whatever, you know what I mean? Even that, you know, you see a group of people, that's not an easy target, no matter what. It's not an easy target. So there's safety in numbers. The other thing is a lot of people are going to have a lot of different skills. Especially like the older generation that maybe their parents went through, you know, let's say the Great Depression or whatever. They know how to survive. You know, you got military people that have all kinds of training and everything. You know, people have different skills. So that's also going to be good. Now, as far as other beliefs, I do know that there's some people out there that, you know, only want to deal with people that have, let's say, the same beliefs as them. When Moses brought everybody out of Egypt, they were accompanied by a great multitude, which means they were not all Hebrews, they were not all Israelites. They had all different religions, they had different ideas, they had, you know, a lot of stuff going on there, but they still accompanied them. Now, the 144,000 in the book of Revelation, the tribes, you know, or 12,000 of each tribe. I know there's more than that, but they're accompanied by a great multitude, just like the original Exodus. And, you know, it says their robes are turned white. They weren't white before. So as far as people being other beliefs, you know, as long as they're decent people, and I tell people this all the time, like especially doing the commandments or whatever, you're already doing a lot of them that apply to you now. You know what I mean? If you're a decent person with morals, you're already doing a lot of them. Our judicial system in this country, you know, if you read the commandments, you're going to be like, well, wow, that's, you know, you basically were raised with a lot of these commandments already. You know, like the disciples. Think about the disciples. Did they go make a couple believers and just hang out with those individuals? No, they didn't. They went and searched for other people. They went to search for, you know, other good people, other sinners, but that, you know, could go into the faith. And I strongly feel like that's exactly what is going to happen with these great multitude. It's like they're going to go and they're going to hang out with people that believe in the Bible and obviously do the commandments, because they're obviously going to be teaching those because the commandments apply in the wilderness. So yeah, their robes are going to be turned white, you know, during whatever that lost in the wilderness thing that we might head into again, you know. Hopefully this helped people, and if you think this video would help other people, or let's say you wanted to maybe, you think this is a good idea and you might want to, you know, try to find a tribe and you want to send this video to people, absolutely go ahead and do it. Again, this video is not to scare you, it's to strengthen you. You know, there's safety in numbers, there's skills in numbers, there's people to work with in numbers, and all throughout history, there's tribes. So, really appreciate everybody watching this video, and if you do send it to somebody, you know, that's great too. Well, thanks for watching, and good luck finding a tribe.